Hello, good evening, and we're back with another Dark Souls 3 live stream. We're going to be continuing our playthrough into late game with the first DLC. We're not going to go do the main boss of the overall game. I'm going to tackle that at the very end. I'm going to kick this off right where we left off. Familiar, Firelink Shrine. Make sure my chat is loaded in here. Probably be looking at the levels, just making sure everything's good. We'll tighten it up there. So, last time we took out the twin princes, Lothric and Lorien. We went ahead and did that.
Ah.
So now we have all these souls. I'm going to go ahead and I think buy some armor sets. Some armor sets in here. Indicate some things may have changed. I'm actually going to go ahead and just sell a bunch of these right off the bat. And I want to make sure that I can get all the armor sets. So now we have Elite, Param. We have Sunless, Eastern, going into late game. I really want to make sure I have fashion choices. That's what this is. Morn's Helm. I'm not going to get the Dancers because I probably won't wear that. Smogs I probably won't wear for a little bit. I'm definitely going to pick up Lorien's. That was actually the reason I came into this menu. Gunders for sure. Assassin, I guess we can leave that. Some of this other stuff, I'm not really interested in right this second.
Ashen 1.
But it was actually not that armor that I was planning on wearing. Thunders, where are you? Oh yeah, the dexterity. Go back to this. We upgraded this to plus 10. I felt like Zwei would be a really good choice to upgrade to 10. This was the first one, and then it kind of branched out from there. But I'm going to actually change up my armor a little bit. Hit the bonfire. And we're going to be starting the DLC once we leave Firelink. I figured that would be a better plan than coming back here. We could just kind of like leave this for a general boss kill video at any point. I've already kind of covered this several times. So for this playthrough, it's not like my main directive. Kind of wanted to like focus on building the strength character out and like how I pace that as the levels change. The next area is 80 to 90 with weapon upgrade to plus 10, so we did the weapon upgrade part of it first. We're going to want to be getting rid of some rings potentially. We might not be using that much, like maybe that one can go. Maybe that one can go, and that's kind of really nice actually. For now, until we pick other stuff up. There was some armor that we needed to ditch. know there's an extra something somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so now we're going to try out some different fashion combos here. I was curious to go back to the original knight armor, but then I kind of saw the Lorian's armor is quite a bit heavier, I think. I think I was going to use this. Lorians are going to be far too heavy. That'll do. Or maybe instead... that might work. Do I have Black Knight? Wolf Knight might work. Are the actual Lorians? I'm like confused. Did I not buy them? Oh, there they are. Okay. I mean, that's not bad, but the helm doesn't really match. Maybe we could go full Orions if we do it like this. I actually want to do that instead. Or maybe, can I just wear the Lorians? Could just wear the Lorians. I feel like the absorption would maybe not be as good if I do this. My other plan was to actually go back to the knight armor and go with the Cathedral helm. Go with some, like, maybe Lothric legs, or then potentially, like, yeah, I think silver would be optimized. That would be some really nice armor. And then this way we could still get to our Claymore, wherever that went. Over here. Might have to get rid of one of these great swords. I think we're gonna do that. That'll be a lot better absorption. One of those great swords we're gonna have to get rid of, unfortunately. So I think, for simply the moveset and the lack of variety and upgrade, I think we'll go ahead. Well, this one probably is not going to have the best stats, but yeah, we're going to go with getting rid of this for now. And I was going to get rid of the Flamberge, but we'll get rid of this for now. I like that. I like that. Can hit all those things really easily. Yeah, so that's really nice. Now we're going to spend up the rest of these souls. I want to check something first, though. See if he's still here. Armor's very nice. Nice combo. All plated out. He's still here. Can I survive the fall? I can. So we'll stock up on... We'll throw some moss fruit on there. Honestly, because it's just all around good thing to have. We'll throw that on there. Load up on those. Top off on these as always.
Ashen 1.
So that'll wrap up our Firelink portion for kicking off late game, going in headfirst into the DLC. In order to do that, we're going to be starting off with the quest line at an old area long time ago. There was a place called the Cleansing Chapel that should have been called the Cathedral of the Deep. It is from here we will be starting this. Finally, we'll talk to somebody who we've been ignoring for a long time. A man with no discretion and a lot of guts. Although not named Guts.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And be ash to kindle flame.
Sounding very strange.
Wait, you've the same scent as that woman. Then you must be an ashen one. You must be. Oh, you don't know how long I've searched.
It's an overshare, my friend. My friend Gale.
Oh, don't mind me. Didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away. If you truly are ash, then it must be fire that you seek.
We're going to accept this, despite his strange dialogue.
Thank you. They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. Touch it. The ashes were too.
And we get instantly transmitted away, teleported off to some other location. Seems to be a bit of a theme in this game. I hope Elden Ring does this to us as well. It's just great. Not knowing where you're going, it's kind of kind of scary at the same time, but it's all good. It's all good. Kind of sends us to this like cave. There's a shiny behind us, and this.
Have you just arrived? How very unusual. Just how long has it been? Rejoice, my new friend, for this is a true haven of the forlorn, the cold and gentle painted world of Ariandel. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself, a sweetly rotting bed to lie upon. Yes, of course. You're no exception. We've all seen terrible things. But you're safe now. Let it ease your burden. Ariandel will make a fine home for you. So, go on ahead. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon. Quick.
So that exhausts his rather creepy dialogue. Pick that up. You could kill him for souls, but I mean, I'm not worried about that. So we're gonna progress through this little cave system here, and we'll exit it. It's actually really just one tunnel. Painted World of Ariandel. So we're here. We're gonna check this bonfire out. Does this DLC? Oh my god, it's bright souls now. My eyes. So the bonfire is called Snowfield. Overall area, Painted World of Ariandel. This is the DLC part 1. It's kind of like the first way to get to the DLC. Doing it this way. So it's this kind of snowfield area, and we're just gonna check it out. I'm gonna go this way first. I'll try to go along this way. Sort of hug to the left. Check out what's back here. So I crit just takes him out. You just can't do anything to that. Poison gem. I'm gonna try to do a full sweep of this area. Let's reestablish the chain. I think that clears out this little area. Kind of explore it a little bit. Thing up there. I don't think I can get to that. There might have been one more item back this way. No, I think I grabbed it. Yeah, we grabbed the stuff back there. Can't get to that. Took out the enemies near the hill, in the valley, and then that little back path. Go for this item here. Fall down here. There's two ways to go. I'm gonna try to loop back around first. I'm gonna hug to the right. No, don't do that. Didn't really want that to happen. Grab that. That kind of loops back around this way. Have to switch our stuff up a little bit to be able to do that. We'll go with that for now. Wow, this has never happened to me before. They've never made it so easy. Oh, more dogs. Well, we're gonna go up this way now. We're contending with the tree fire, so I want to go quickly. I'm gonna grab this item quick. I don't want to get frostbitten. Hop down this way. Grab that. I'm going. And if you just keep going, I just really wanted this bonfire. That'll bring us to Rope Bridge Cave. Now, there's a lot back in that other main area that we were at Snowfield, so that'll be another point to explore from. This area, there's two more areas to progress to from here. Technically, there's another third area, but that's a whole nother thing. There's multiple ways to progress through this DLC, so that'll open up kind of the entry point, and then sort of like, not the central bonfire, but like a little bit deeper into the actual DLC. As far as our souls go, I mean, we don't have that much. I don't believe it's been that long either. Wish I knew an easier way to check, honestly. Give me 1 second to make sure that I am caught up in my chat. Yep. So, I think it hasn't been really that long, so we can probably go back to Snowfield and maybe check it out from there. that hilly area that we ran through, there really wasn't anything other than just enemies to kill. Weren't that many items. The other direction is kind of a whole nother thing. So I think that we'll just go over to Snowfield again. We grabbed the bonfire over here. That was really why we came over this direction. I think we'll just do kind of like the beginning part of this. Maybe we'll do like a quick episode. Maybe, I don't know how long we're going to go. I was thinking like maybe a medium-sized episode. So a long episode, but...
My very own home now.
Interesting dialogue that we just have. So this time, I'm just gonna go. I don't care. I'm just gonna go. Can I grab this? Oh no, don't do that. My strat last time was much better. The loop around, get them all aggroed, and then they are all grouped up in one spot. Oh no, please don't all do this at once. Gonna need to heal soon. There he is, the big boy. Take that mini boss down. I hear more wolves and I'm just going. Use a lot of my flasks back there on those friggin' wolves. No moss wolves, please. Now there is a specific item that I want. Really should have leveled my character up, I think. I could get the other path, but I'm gonna try to do the hard thing first. And then the speed run's kind of the easy part, I guess. There you go, it's nothing. Let me backstab you to death. Ah, we just stronk our way through it. I want everything in this tower, to be honest with you. Absolutely everything. But I'm gonna have to be careful. No, dead. Lol. We were doing good. We should have won the cat ring. It was the wrong swap decision. Speedrun time. Leave me alone, dogs. See if he can get up here. Where is he? Heavy gem, that's nice. But I want what's in this tower. That other guy really effed us up. Didn't anticipate for him to be so tricky. I just wish I could kick him out the window, to be honest. Didn't want to fight him on here. Ooh, that was close. Get my souls vindicated on this day. Keep the cat ring on for a little bit more. This tower's giving me the EBGBs. Now there's some items. Good strong weapons here, guys. You're gonna see some upgrades coming through pretty soon, I think. Methinks. I want these. And these. something else down there that I want quite badly. I go, hopefully get a looping path. That was it. Twinkling Titanite. Something else I need out here. I'm willing to die for it. It would be nice if I didn't die. It would be a lot nicer if I didn't die. Aha! Oh, I don't want. Now I go this way. Take out that mini-boss and his minions again. Come up here. Go down here. Kind of drop down a couple times. Ah, there we go. Some very good things are coming to discuss. For the wrap-up of this video, that area that we didn't check out, that we ran past earlier, was just sort of a drop-down that loops back around towards this bonfire here. Now I think that's going to be a good point to go back to Firelink. There's now some things to hand in, and some very important things to discuss. I didn't address my character's level, I don't think, before we started this. I mean, maybe I did. I don't quite remember. Did I level up? No. So I should be between 80 and 90. It's plus 10 weapon. So the plus 10 weapon part, we did that, but we kind of just left our character's level at 75. So if we go ahead and just take that off there, then we actually see that our vigor and our endurance look more like this. So vitality is the low one in reality. However, being level 75 Now, if we put another 5 points, say, hit the bottom end of it, be at the beginning of the DLC, like going into it, we got a couple bonfires now, but we're still in the beginning of it. To get to the bottom of that, to be level like 80, then we can drop 5 points in somewhere. We just did Vigor. Maybe we do Endurance, catch that up. Maybe we do Vitality. But remember, we were kind of doing this. Now that's going to help out our virtual Vitality and virtual Endurance, but again, Vitality is still the lagging stat. We're going to need more Endurance to swing around a bigger greatsword, but we're going to need more Vitality to even put it on our character. So if we manage our Endurance with some other things, maybe use some other items that are going to buff our stamina recovery, then that might help our Vitality not actually require as much. So I'm thinking it might be time to kind of catch that Endurance back up with Vigor a little bit. And then maybe Vitality is maybe something that I'll consider to be like a luxury stat that we do at the end. I'm thinking maybe we kind of have a choice of whether we want to try to get to 60 strength at meta or before meta. So if we try to do it before meta, it would be like saying, okay, maybe, you know, once we hit 80, then it's going to be another 20 before we can get it to 60. That would put us at level 100, which would be before meta. If we do it after we get our durability stats up a lot more, then you'd have to do it as you're approaching meta to get the last little bit of damage out. So we're going to kind of feel it out. I think the best place to put this is probably going to truly be Endurance. We haven't really... You know, we haven't put anything into Endurance. Vitality's not that bad with the ring. And maybe if we clean up or go a little lighter, it'll force us to make some decisions with our build. We'll still be able to do things, but we'll have to go a little lighter with our armor or shields, what have you. So I think we're going to want to bring the character overall up to, I'd say, level 80. We found a few things. Let's just throw those in the fire real quick. I know there's some weapons we picked up we're going to want to talk about. But let me just... I like to get rid of these whole items first, personally. It just helps so I don't pop them by accident. So if you'd been stockpiling them, you'd have a good amount of them now. Then you could be drawing from these for your level ups if you need a little bit extra after farming. Again, I'm not going to do that. This is stream. You need to keep the pacing a little bit faster than that. So... we're going to go ahead and use like 10 of these right now. And we're going to bring our character up to level 80. I think if we put these into Endurance, we could go past 80. But we're going to go to 80. I really want to go to 81 just to get that clean. But no, we won't do it. We're going to do this. Get that up, catch that up with our Vigor a little bit, and that'll be a lot better. That'll be, you know, a little more comfortable. Oh, a lot better. So now we can swing this around more times before we go into the negative stamina. That's really nice. So our absorption's still not optimized, though. That's what we had. Oh yes, weapons. Yes, so there's some... And there's the thing we need to hand into her. So yeah, we're gonna give her this.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
I think it was arrows. Yes. Something very, very wonderful is in here. The Millwood Great Arrow. We want all of that. All that good stuff. Gimme, gimme, gimme. A couple heavy bolts, why not? Bada bing, bada boom. Out of souls, that's what I like.
One, be sure.
There was one thing I wanted to check, because we picked up Morn's armor. Not Morn's armor, whatever his name is. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, Morn's armor. Because we picked up this, it makes me think there might be an item for us. So while we still have time, I'm going to go ahead and check that out. Over at the Dilapidated Bridge is going to be, I think, the best place to get there. Or actually, Road to Sacrifices is going to be slightly better. So now we're at level 80, strength still at 40. It's important to note that the ratio between those two numbers kind of affects how much damage you are going to do against like other players, invaders, or as an invader. So it's good to have those things close, but once you start doing that, you start to kind of be doing something called twinking. So yeah, there's a whole thing about that. I won't get into the moral debate, really. It's just, you know, levels allocated one way or another, and you play the game for fun. People call things what they call things. I didn't, you know, it's not my term, but what it's called. Everything's in one stat. Unless you put it all in vigor, and then you are like health tanking. So I'm just doing a little looky around the corner. Back where we discovered the miracle NPC. My theory is correct. You get Morn's Great Hammer and the Moaning Shield. That's awesome. Yeah, I kind of wanted to just grab those up so we could easily check those out. I think there's still some armor and weapons that would be useful for a build that would be non-DLC stuff. But whatever, I feel like I have enough stuff where I don't really need to grab those items right now. I might just slave them out to myself. Or maybe I'll just do a bundle boss kill video where maybe I bundle like the DLC into a side area boss kill video. So yeah, that was just a little quick grab that I wanted to do. We're gonna go back to Firelink, check a couple little quick things out, and maybe do some upgrades and then wrap up the video. A couple weapons that I want to just kind of look at that we grabbed already. That heavy gem drop was actually awesome, by the way. So if we just check out upgrade material, yeah, we got 3 heavy gems, rad. I guess the slaving has been the way of things lately. So we wanted to check out Millwood Battle Axe. It's lighter, but you get a cool weapon art. Like, it runs forward, so you can kind of like use that as a ranged charge. The moveset's really nice. It's all about the charges, so you kind of like, you know, if somebody's blocking in front of you, it's a good thing to do. So we're probably going to upgrade that. It's a strength weapon, so this is awesome. Kind of like makes our axe is a lot better. Our selection of them that is. I kind of liked what that did with my clubs too. It moved around my clubs in a way that I am a fan of. However, it messed with my shields. So to compensate for that shield messing around with, we did also we picked up a shield. I think I'm gonna need to perhaps drop a couple shields into this thing. Oh, I want to get this off the build real quick. Throw that on there. See if that fixes it. Yeah, it's a lot better. It's not perfect. Maybe if I buy like a Lothric shield. And it won't make that much of a difference. I mean, that I kind of like. That's good. Maybe if I buy a Lothric shield, get rid of a Pierce shield. Something like that.
Ashen one, be sure.
Just ditch one of those Pierce shields. Ooh, I like that more. I like that a lot more. Not perfect, but it's better. So for now, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah, that's definitely the one to roll with for absorption. We might be able to carry like some heavier great shields. But it's going to be hard to beat the stability of the Black Knight Great Shield. I mean, the Stone Great Shield will be able to do it. It's heavy as heck. I mean, everything that gets close or beats it is heavier. Moaning Shield's going to be really good. We might start to use that to tank some things. We're going to probably pick up a Great Shield. I know there's at least one that we're going to pick up as we go through this area. Or not this area, but through in general. Also, I think there's a Great Shield that we can make. There's quite a few things that we can make. There's a couple Great Shields we can make. So, both of these we can make. Just so friggin' heavy. My lord. Perhaps we'll come back. Some of these things might really be good. I mean, dang. Don't have any faith scaling, but this thing is awesome. Yeah, we'll come back to that. We'll look at that later.
Ashen one.
So let's see. Couple more points to hit off here before we wrap the video up. There's some weapon things I want to talk about. We picked up a bow. This bow here. Oh boy, let me tell you guys. Literally, this bow. First strength build. I mean, this is not upgraded. It's 311 for a bow. So we're going to want to throw those on there. We're going to probably want to throw these on here. Or these on here. Going to go with those for now. Honestly, yeah, they're buying some more stuff. Sell me some arrows.
Ashen 1.
And then we're going to upgrade this thing to +4 for now. Oh, we're broke.
Be careful.
Let me go ahead and do that.
What?
Buy some Twinkling Titanite.
Ashen 1.
And sell me all of it. I bet you're gonna not have enough souls to do the upgrade.
Be careful.
Sell a couple
Ashen
embers.
1.
Whatever.
What?
Get that up to +4. I'm not going to use a slab on it right now because I don't have that many. But that will do quite the damage. Ugh. Let me tell you, if I weapon art somebody and it's like a good shot and they're not wearing good armor, it's going to be real fun. So we're going to keep that on our build. There was something else I wanted to upgrade. So where did it go? Say we were to use this. Say we were to use this. Maybe we lighten our gauntlets up a tad. You know, an honest Gunder. And then we got our stamina recovery going. A little bit more with that shield. Maybe we, maybe I sell some things again. Or I use some of these again.
What?
Not bad. The real beauty of this weapon is in the weapon art. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, I'm never gonna change this. I never want another weapon again. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's our stamina, our health recovery shield. I think that absorption is going to be really good. It's going to help us continue to tank. Remember, our health isn't really that big. It's all the rings. We buy a couple arrows here. More of those. Perfect.
Ashen 1.
Alright, character upgraded. Weapons upgraded. Kind of got our loadout in a pretty good spot. A couple of good item grabs that we did real quick. There's some more upgrades we're probably going to want to do. But for now, pretty good. I think we're going to go back over to the Painted World. We're going to go back to Rope Bridge Cave. We kind of got the side area and the loop around, as well as the first area, Snowfield, taken out of the way. We've got that kind of hill area done as well. Main items that we wanted picked up out of those areas. So I think we're going to want to progress deeper via Rope Bridge Cave. That'll probably be another episode, and I think we're going to wrap up over there so we can hop back into it with the next episode really quickly. We won't have to do anything at Firelink since we sort of ended this episode kind of hitting off on all those Firelink points. So we'll jump right back into the action next time. Kind of get a last little look at this area before we go through it. So we start in this little cave, sit at the bonfire here. So I think we're going to wrap this one up here, and we might do another one tonight, but who knows, it's already kind of late, the connection might get kind of weird. But thanks for the guys who have joined. I hope you have a nice rest of your night, and we'll see you soon.